What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're over here at Randy's. We're messing with his hot rod today. We're trying to go racing this weekend. Darlington Dragway. They're doing Carolina No Time. They're racing Friday and Saturday. The all steel all glass class is Saturday, but we need to get some testing in, so we're going to try to make it Friday if we can. But here we go, guys. Let me show you what we got going on. Comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, head on over to turbojohnracing.com. Grab yourself some hats and t-shirts. Thanks, guys. Well, they have been hard at it over here the last week or two. I haven't been over here. You hadn't seen Randy's car. Randy, what's up? You excited to go racing?
Yes, but you hear all that thunder in the
I know, it's
right?
Well, luckily it's like 5 days away, so hopefully we'll be good. Which is going to be hot. So, I mean, but radio racing happens at nighttime.
Yes.
So that is what it is. So we were looking at data logs, evaluating stuff a couple nights ago. And this thing, the boost it was on, it should have ran about 10 or 15 mile per hour faster than what it did. So,
20 or 30 miles an hour.
it was a little slow for the boost it was on. It was really rich. And at first I was thinking that, okay, maybe it just got in a fuel cell where we hadn't tuned. But I started looking back at the data log real closely and comparing it to other data logs. And it should have been faster. And so we did have to modify some of the stuff on the front of the motor with timing. The way this timing pointer is, it is really difficult to get down in there. Can't really even see it from here. You can kind of see it down there, but at this angle is not the right angle to look at it. You need to be able to look at it from the side or across the pointer. Can't really see it down here, can't really see it down there. So he bought a inspection light, so that can get us a little bit further down in there. So we're going to try to verify our timing again more accurately. If I'm not able to see it, then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to bring it up top dead center, put it on the pointer. We might have to take the oil tank off, get it on top dead center, and then give ourselves a reference over here. So create a marker, you know, with a TIG rod or welding rod, something, so that I know, okay, well, 0 degrees will be on X, whatever number it is over here. And then we use our timing light and we make that happen. So that's the plan. That's the game plan. You know, we got to do that. We got to get up under the car. Brian's already changed the gear back there. We're going to put the wishbone back on the car. And we had it off, but he's also got new lower control arms. And we're going to look at some stuff in the back end. Maybe contemplate, see if we can drop this thing down in the back a little bit. The front is pretty low. But there again, I mean, these shocks, these struts don't have a lot of travel. So it's just one of those things. If the back can get lower, it might help some as well. So let's get to work on it. All right, guys, so we just verified timing. It was very difficult to get down in there just because of the way everything was. We had, I was holding the timing light and then we were holding the inspection thing. But it is on 38. So it was just fat. Like the air fuel ratio, I'll show y'all. I'll input what the air fuel ratio was. I'll show you the graph real fast. It was super fat, like 2.6, 2.7 air fuel ratio. I thought it was retarded timing that was doing it. Now, what we've changed this year since the crash, same turbo, exhaust piping is the same, different intake. I would have thought that intake would have probably made it, I would have thought it would have made it a little bit on the leaner side by getting more air, but maybe that style of intake actually will make it so it don't burn as much fuel and it's more consistent from hole to hole. I don't know why, but it was, I mean, it was burning 400 or 500 pounds probably an hour more than it should have been. I mean, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8 fuel ratio. Air fuel ratio is just drowning. So, and we didn't show any, it didn't seem like there was any misfires anywhere. I mean, the car was running strong. The EGTs were all solid. No active misfires that we could see. So timing's good. So we're going to just try to lean on the tuning next time we run it. And then we'll be set. So we're just going to hop under the back end. Well, let me show you what I've done under the car real fast. All right, guys. So working on this thing, all the back stuff. We tried to lower the car. But we have a problem. The problem is that anti-roll bar, if we lower the car, hits the rear end. So in order to get the car lower in the back, the anti-roll bar is going to have to be moved either to the bottom of the car, maybe on the rear end housing here, or to the back is the only thing I see. That's going to be something for a professional to do, probably Jason Brazel or somebody else. We are sticking this thing back on. Now Randy did replace these bottom control arms. They were wore out, but we were looking. This is a killer drive shaft, carbon fiber 3.5-inch drive shaft. This is made in Goldsboro. I don't know if they make the tube or not. Who's the company that you got the drive shaft from? Metalcraft. So these guys are local to us. I had no idea that they did carbon fiber drive shafts. I've heard of them a long time ago, so go check them out for if you want a carbon fiber drive shaft. This thing is really nice. I mean, I'm really digging it. So he's got a new yoke. The old yoke is somewhere. Remember how I told y'all it pulled out? But something we're just looking at, thinking about pinion angle. A lot of times, most of the time, you just look at this pinion angle back here. Now this is going to be ride height going down the track. The rear end is separated, so this is what you're going to be. And this is a lot of negative pinion angle. Cameras, you can kind of see it, pick it up, but there's quite a bit of negative pinion angle here. And so you go, oh no, we got to slide the rear end back on the top to get it so that angle's out. So that's not necessarily always true. This to be ideally, you would have the back of drop down probably 2 inches, and then it would be a perfectly straight line. But when it's not in a perfectly straight line, what you have to do is you have to take into account this front one. So this is angled down, and I can't really get in there to show you exactly, but basically it's tilted down and this side is tilted up. So go check out this video. It's like 8 years old. It talks about drive shaft phasing. So search here on YouTube, drive shaft angle phasing. It's an older video but I'll put a screenshot of the thumbnail and the title here. They do an amazing job showing you the importance of having these things in phase, the back one and the front one. If they're out of phase, so if this one is like this, and if I put this one straight back here, then the drive shaft, the way he was explaining it, and he's got some good visuals, it travels in an ellipse almost. And so the rear end, the wheels will actually fast, speed up, fast and slow down, fast and slow down. So go check that video out and you'll see the reason why we're leaving it like this. So now we got to, he just got this installed in the back here. So now we're going to figure out how to link this back up. The old ones went here, but the problem is we can't go up in there because it's going to hit the drive shaft. So we can't have that. So that's not going to work out. So it's got to come down. We might try to get it off of this bar here somehow. All right, guys. So I think for this weekend, it's going to take, in order to make that wishbone work, it's going to take some pretty good modifications. I mean, with it being triangulated, it should not be moving around side to side. He did replace, you know, some of the stuff, the lower control arm rodding and stuff. So if they were loose, that would have let it slide around a little bit. So he's going to get with probably Jason and see what we need to do about moving the anti-roll bar so we can lower the car. I think by lowering the car in the back another inch, that will probably help everything work. So I guess that's it for today. We're done. We'll be racing this weekend. So Darlington on Saturday for sure, possibly on Friday. Just look at the weather, Facebook, Carolina No Time. It's gonna be a good time. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, head on over to turbojohnracing.com. Grab some hats and t-shirts. Thanks, guys.